Welcome back to From the Couch Sports. This is just going to be a quick video about the move the Jets made today. They they picked up off the waiver wire Nate Herbig, the guard out of from the Eagles, and in part with doing so, they also cut Greg Van Roten, the guard that's played on the team the last two seasons. He got benched last year, kind of mid-year after they had traded for LDT, and so he still had, I think it was a $3.5 million cap hit. And, like Greg Van Roten was, he kind of not a big fan favorite, to be honest. A lot of the fans are upset with some of the ways he answered questions in press conferences and things like that, saying that like he was throwing Zach Wilson under the bus last year. And the other thing is he didn't really perform very well either. So that was, another thing that factored into why fans didn't like him last year. He pretty much was responsible for the play that Mekhi Becton got injured on, which is in the first game of the season, and Becton ended up missing the entire year. So your rookie QB lost his franchise left tackle basically because your guard got bull rushed into the back of his leg. So it's an unfortunate injury, and it's not like Greg Van Roten was like intending to hurt his teammate or anything like that. But it was tough to see, and if we're looking at this move for Nate Herbig, this is a guy who's 23 years old, so he's much younger, and he started 17 games, and I think 33 or 34 career games with the Eagles, and he's got the versatility to play inside the interior O-line, so you get a little bit more flexibility for the Jets, a little bit younger, and he's also, I think, $1.1 million cheaper on the contract they picked him up for. So there's kind of a lot of benefits to making this move, and I'm really liking the depth that this new, that we've kind of created this offseason. Like at every position across the board, we have a lot more depth than we did last year. Like, for example, when Carl Lawson went down, we had nothing at the end, and we were kind of stuck like that, especially with Bryce Huff having injuries and, everything else that played out last year. Vinny Curry never getting to play. And, now it looks like this team is a little bit more prepared. If we do have some injuries, we get a little bit more depth. Like the receiving core last year too. Not a lot of depth there. With Garrett Wilson, I think it adds a little bit. And, I'd still like to make a move or two if we can. But on the O-line, at least, we pick up Laken Tomlinson. We got Elijah Vera Tucker. So we've got our guard positions just solidified. And now we've got a good backup who can fill in if there's an injury or anything like that to one of the starters. So I really like this move for the Jets. Good luck to Greg Van Roten wherever he goes. I could see him like going back to the Packers or something like that. Seemed like a good dude, and just things didn't work out for the Jets. And I like the move on our part. I like the depth we're creating. We have, for once it feels like it's reasonable to be optimistic being a Jets fan. It's like we got, obviously things have to change when the season starts, but it feels like we got a lot good going for us for once in a long time. So I'm really excited to see how things go. And, as a massive Jets fan on this page, we're going to talk a lot about the Jets, any kind of moves that we make and whatnot. I'm going to try to make videos about. But anyways, if you like the Jets, if you like any of the other content, please like and subscribe to the channel. And thanks for tuning in.